Welcome to Inside the Lines. He's Jared Smith. I'm Ariel Epstein. The New York Knicks are on the road tonight at the Charlotte Hornets as 2-point favorites with the total at 207. Jared, the line has moved from the Knicks -1 to -2. Why is the line moving in the Knicks' direction?
Yeah, it would maybe shock you to know that the Knicks are actually unbeaten, 4-0 against the spread this season as an away favorite. And I think that's more a knock on the Charlotte Hornets team, Ariel, the lowest scoring team in the NBA. They run at the league's slowest pace. A lot of unders for the Hornets of late as well. They just have not been scoring the basketball at a consistent rate. 80 points, 86 points. Those are the last two offensive outputs for the Hornets. So not exactly going to light up the scoreboard tonight. I think that's why we're seeing the line movement. And I think it's warranted. I think the Knicks actually do deserve to be favored in this game.
And speaking of the low total at 207, the Knicks have not hit the 100 mark in 3 of their last 5 games. Is that total warranted?
Yeah, I mean, I think this is one of the lower totals you'll see on the NBA board all season long. And I think, again, it goes back to both teams play at a very slow tempo. Both teams have struggled to score the basketball. If Elfrid Payton comes back tonight from that injury, we'll see hopefully a little bit of cohesion between him and R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett's been a bright spot for this Knicks offense, averaging 21 points since the All-Star break. So I'd like to see Barrett and Payton team up together. If that backcourt can get humming for the Knicks, maybe they can start to turn it on a little bit. Usually bad offensive teams, which the Hornets are, they don't like to be pressured a lot. So I think if the Knicks maybe can get up a little bit past half court, maybe put a little bit of pressure on that Charlotte Hornets backcourt, they could actually have some success tonight, and the money is moving in their favor.
We're going to preview some more games here on Inside the Lines coming up next.
They say less is more, but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more ways to bet, more ways to fund your account, more ways to cash in, and more ways to cash out, with payouts delivered straight to your bank account in as little as 48 hours. You want more? You got it. Join today and get a risk-free bet worth up to $500. FanDuel Sportsbook. More ways to win.
Welcome back to Inside the Lines. Alongside Jared Smith, I'm Ariel Epstein. The Houston Rockets are 11.5-point favorites at home tonight against the Memphis Grizzlies with the total at 237.5. Jared, that's the highest total on the board. How much is that total warranted in this game? Because these are two defenses that are bottom 10 defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, and that's why. And actually, the Rockets have had a little bit of success with this small ball lineup. They're not putting anyone in their starting rotation that's above 6'7" right now. So they're shooting the basketball very well. They've won 4 straight, 8 of their last 10. They've kind of grinded their way back to respectability in the Western Conference. The team we're going to talk about next has fallen off a little bit. But for Memphis, I think the Grizzlies are kind of realizing, okay, it's not as easy as it sounds. They're the 8th seed right now in the West, but if they're not careful, a team like New Orleans could overtake them. The Grizzlies have been struggling since the All-Star break. They've lost 3 straight games. Ja Morant has not cracked the 20-point mark since the break. I need to see a little more consistency from the rookie Morant if Memphis wants to be a playoff contender.
I'm taking the over in this game. What are you doing?
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Rockets. I don't love it. It's a lot of points. I like your overplay a little bit better.
The next game we're going to preview, the Celtics are at the Jazz. The Celtics are actually underdogs in this game, getting 5.5 points, the total 218. Why are the Celtics, who were the second best team against the spread this season, underdogs at the Utah Jazz?
I have no idea. If this is a trap game, I will fall for the trap. I've been watching Boston very closely the last few games. They are playing their best basketball this season. They probably should have beat the Lakers the other night in L.A. I really like this Celtics team because Jason Tatum is scoring the basketball at an elite level, 35 points over the last few games. I like Tatum. I like the Celtics. You're giving me 5.5 points against the Utah Jazz team that has lost 3 straight. I'm going to take those points, maybe even a little money line sprinkle on the Celtics.
The Celtics are also 12-4 when they're underdogs, so I'm taking the Celtics too. It's our long shot bets dollar holla time. I'm going first, and James Harden is going to have more than 40 points tonight in the Rockets win. So the Rockets win plus the James Harden 40-plus points is at plus 360. Give it to me.
I just want to say for the record that I did win my last dollar holler, so I'm not on a winning streak just yet, but we're going to get there tonight. Here we go. Joel Embiid, he had a career high in his last game. He's going to do another interesting performance tonight, 35 points or more, and a Sixers win is plus 530. This has gone down from 640. I'm getting a ton of value on this after I locked it in earlier today. I like Embiid tonight to go off. The Sixers need Embiid because Simmons is going to be on the shelf for a while.
Simmons at least 2 more weeks out with a lower back impingement. Thanks for joining us here on Inside the Lines.